Hey everyone, I hope we're all well. So, my hair's kind of annoying me, it might be flopping in front of my face a little bit. So, it has been a wee week, I think, since I did my last reading, and I was going to do a part 2 of it and go into the energy, but I didn't feel drawn. I did film another video which I'm going to upload, where I kind of channeled, I didn't really chat, I don't know, it just came from my heart, and it was just about death and endings. So I'm gonna upload that at some point when the time is right. But today I wanted to pull a few cards, see what messages we have to share with whoever is watching this. If you are drawn to this video, it's for a reason. It can be now, it could be when I upload it, it could be years from then. It doesn't really matter. Energy is always moving. Time is not linear. So yeah, when it finds you, there is going to be a message in there for you, I'm sure. So I hope you enjoy this video. I kept hearing things are being simplified, things are being stripped back. Things are being simplified and things are being stripped back in life. And I do feel like that's happening with me as well. And yeah, I just keep hearing that. So let's see if that is relevant to the cards that have come out. I just finished watching a documentary called The Unbinding. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a brilliant documentary. It's made by paranormal investigators, and they're basically, it's about haunted objects, and it's absolutely incredible and fascinating, and I must watch it. It's opened my eyes up to a lot. I'm going to close this window because there's lots of noises and I don't want it to interrupt. It's getting to that time where there's going to be lots of cars driving past the house, so protection, Rue, okay, we're going to see what else comes up. Lion, Leo, so I was about to watch the film Midsummer there, and this is reminding me of it for some reason, because in the picture it's the woman with the flowers in her hair. I probably will go watch it there. I know it's probably quite a disturbing film, but I don't know if anyone's seen it. That might be a synchronicity, but I'm hearing you don't need to be scared or worried. And it's interesting because in that documentary I watched, the woman at the end is talking about how we need to be scared in life for life to change and for us to grow. It can't be love and light all the time. It was a super interesting documentary, and basically like they have this object sent to them and it's deemed as scary, but then it all comes out that I'm not going to ruin it, but basically like in fear there is lessons and there is growth, and to fear something doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, okay? Like, it doesn't mean it's good or bad, it's just how we fear something. That's where the energy lies, if that makes sense. Oh. Hold the space, Druid. Protection, hold the space. I'm going to keep these over here so I can see them in case something comes through. 9 of Cups, which I've put upside down. The World. Oh shit. 2 of Pentacles. So what's coming through is when I was saying things are being stripped back, it's like things are falling away and changing to create space, hold the space for things we desire and things we would like in our life, okay? The World card is at endings and cycles and the cycles of life, and then we have a butterfly with 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles is balance, okay? And juggling, and it's almost like at this time there's a lot of, in the energy, there's a lot of change and juggling, and to create that fertile space for what the desire is, okay? Protection. Within that, it might feel like we're being attacked or our life is falling apart and things are changing. However, it's rejection's divine protection. We are being brought in to a new space. And at first, it might look menacing, but it's not anything to fear. Like, we can't take control, you know, we just have to, what is the word? We have to surrender. We can't control the boat. We have to let the river take us, okay? And that's what I'm getting from this. Okay? It's Guardian. Now, it's funny, I was just thinking of Pocahontas there and Mother Tree, I think her grandmother Tree, the wise tree woman, and she basically says this to Pocahontas as well. It's Pocahontas. She's thinking about life. Do I make this choice or that choice? And it's like, I don't know what's around the corner. Do I choose the smoothest course where I know how my life's going to pan out, or do I choose the exciting course where I have the unknown in front of me and it's bendy and it's chaotic, but it's an adventure, right? And she obviously picks the unknown. But there's energy here of an older guide who's, and because you've got the protection card, you've got the druid, you've got hold space, you've got the guardian. It's like during this time, and here you've got little angels here at this time. It's a time of deep spiritual learning, and it is a big preparation, I'm hearing, for this new transformation, because you've got the butterfly here. Okay. I keep hearing the eye of the storm, and I'm looking at it like this, but I'm also seeing it as a compass. It's like Sorry, I'm trying to divinate any messages coming from this. I know I'm very silent, the energy is very like serene, really settled and rest, okay? This is a healing. It might feel tumultuous. We're being asked to rest. I feel like our spirit team, our ancestors, our guides are helping very much so here, and we're being called to not maybe take so much action and to just take the healing and to allow what needs to be to be. I don't like this candle. It smells like petrol and I'm not a fan, and it's a shame. Lime, bay and juniper, but it smells like petrol and diesel to me right now. I have a really bad headache, so I needed to blow that out there. But I pulled the 5 of Pentacles, which is loss, feeling left out in the cold. They're in the original tarot deck, in the Rider-Waite, one of the originals. It's a couple and they're outside of a church and the lights are on in the church, nice and warm. They're out in the cold and they've been on a bit of a journey. They're feeling a bit sorry for themselves, but there's that solace with them. And it's like we might be feeling that wilted way with that rose, but I'm getting from this rose, because roses keep appearing to me recently. Funny. What did I just say? Roses keep appearing to me recently. 2 of Cups. So it's like, yes, okay, this may be in relationships. We may be we may have been separated from someone. We're feeling alone. But sometimes you need to be separated from someone to understand and know what the truth of your connection is, and how that should manifest in your life, okay? And you might feel alone, but you're not alone. It's like in this card, the wee rose is like looking down all sad, and it's this Pentacles, which is earthly energy. And it's like the state of and it's the physical. Pentacles are the physical manifestation, and it's like observing that physical, what is around you in your life right now, and feeling sad about the state of it, but not. And then this 2 of Cups made me think the cups are the emotions. It's like there's actually some really beautiful healing and emotional energy within that. A cycle needs to shift. A cycle has needed to shift. Things have needed to be rejuggled so that you can get to where you need to go, which is 9 of Cups is emotional, like wish granted, emotional fulfillment, happiness, right? But there's needed to be one shift, because that came after the World, and you've needed to be alone. Release the old and rest, releasing the old patterns in your mind, patterns in your emotional blueprint, our perceptions of the world, the way life is, and it's just opening up to new experiences, okay? Because we may have been, when you're doing something you always have done, when you're in comfort, we don't change, and we often abandon ourselves for the sake of other people, okay? And for the sake of relationships. And that candle's giving me a sore head. It's like this call, this isolation of the self, and this release is all so you can become more of you. Because we're holding something in that we're not showing. And it was just full moon recently as well. There's a full moon. Okay, look, revival. Something is going to be coming out of you. Magic, desire, excitement, adventure, tenacity for life, a desire to be your true self. We're stripping back what we were, and it's a birth into who we're meant to be, a transformation into who we're meant to be. And it's needing to happen. It has to happen. It was always going to happen, and you are called to something higher. And you have an inner call that you're being asked to answer, and that might require some time on your own, really going in and connecting with yourself, with spirit, with the spiritual energy. This is very feminine energy as well. It's in your DNA, it's in your blueprint. It's something that you need to rise to the occasion, and sometimes that experience pulls you through the dark depths to get out to the other side. My head is pounding. Oh my god, what's in this candle? Doesn't say, but I don't like it. Oh, I've just poured wax everywhere. Anyway, that was fun. Sorry, my head's absolutely pounding. I'm trying to see if, like, obviously there's a reason that happened. We'll figure it out. It wasn't really that hot though. Exactly, there we go, the perception that the hot wax is going to burn you, and it doesn't. And it's like, oh, well, that thing that's happened is actually not that bad. It's like, I can face that. I think that's some more essential oils, really, to be honest. Anyway, I'm just going to wipe up my hand. I mean, it's nice. The essential oils are nice. Like, they're fine, but like the candle, I don't know. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps everywhere. This is a very spiritual journey that this is nodding to. The truth, Ace of Swords, like a discovery, an awakening, a spark. A new, something has been released and changed. You might feel well left out in the cold, but this is going to be the making of you, basically. And you're protected, so everything's going to be okay. You just have to trust and you'll thrive. I need to get a better way to do this. Another awakening card, a new beginning, Ace of Wands. Wands to me, spirit, fire energy, inspiration. It's like this visceral, I don't know how to explain, but it's fiery and it's powerful, and it's like this awakening's gonna like come with a bang, and with growth, and with power, and with strength too. And like, it's something you've wanted for a long time, but things have had to kind of get into place for it to happen. And you've not been allowed to know any answers, because when we know the answers, we're less likely to let go and allow things to happen. Like, we can't know all the answers all the time. Like, sometimes I try and pull cards on things and it just won't let me read it. One more. Inner peace. You're going to gain some clarity, and that rest, it might come in a dream. There's a stag again, but that's like family. Like, to me, for some reason, it's like making me think of a family of stags, a new birth. The sun is coming up here. There's a new dawn occurring, a new awakening, which I've been speaking about. And also, this person is buried. It's like they've gone through the hibernation process, the death process, and they're like growing new. And there's an element of, and I've been feeling this, it's like things have been going wrong, but that I have this element of inner peace towards the things that are happening, and I'm not so much in the all, this can't happen to me, this is so awful, everything's falling apart. It's almost like acceptance. Funny, because the mountain's here. You are the mountain. Collaboration. 3 of Pentacles. 2 to the 3. Thinking outside the box. Being the mountain. Overcoming this massive feat. There's 3, it's interesting, it's like almost like, because there's the two of Cups here as well, and the 3 of Pentacles, that's collaboration and people. It's like you have the collaboration of the unseen, of the spirit world, but also that's leading to collaboration in the physical. Lots of animals here as well. We've got birds. You have the lion, you have the stag, so you've got fiery energy, you've got air, you've got earth, you have water, you have all of the elements here, and you have spirit, which is Palo Santo, the guardian, that's like the ether. There's also a fox here. I'm trying to like see what messages come through. I'm starting to get a really big headache. It's like that candle. And there's a DNA in the ground. It's like this becoming has come out of being buried, and of this death process. And look. One more. Make plans and focus. It's like your time to just take the lead in your life when this awakening happens. Remembering you're protected, and that what stands behind you is a long line of spirit, of ancestors, of courage, and also of your DNA, like you're called to this battle, which may be some difficulty occurring, right? But a big mountain to climb, but ultimately it's gonna awaken a big thing within you. And I want to read from this book, this one. I'm not going to read from the other books because I don't feel drawn. Make plans, focus, have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. And I was saying it's very feminine energy, and there's a lot of feminine energy here. The Shield Maiden is a female knight in shining armour. In Viking traditions, women were seen as equal to men, and so joined them on their raids and fought with them on the battlefield. In this deck, the Shield Maiden brings a fiercely feminine energy, the power to be a warrior while retaining feminine sensitivity. That's what we're being called. She's ready to put, unleashing the wild within, knowing that you're protected, trust and thrive. I don't know if I said at the start, it's very feminine energy. She's ready to put her plan into action. She's ready to go into battle. Her medicine helps us move beyond any unsettled feelings when our plans start to take shape, and follow through with our strategies in order to be where we want to be. Shield Maidens worked together in times gone by to create shield walls of protection. So she also shows us how to work with others, collaboration, in order to bring plans into fruition. It's important that you take some time to assess what your next steps are going to be. All great warriors have a plan. You're a sensitive being, and if you're not prepared for the tasks you're taking on, you could end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestor guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. So have a strategy in place and then let your guides support you as you move forward. So yeah, taking the steps to get your physical life in order, to get yourself organised, but also connect, being that practical way, but also bringing in the spiritual to help you with that is going to be very beneficial, because there's a big thing coming, a big awakening. But you're going to be the centre of that collaboration. There's a big collaboration coming and you're almost going to be at the centre of it, like the leader of it. And I think it will come from learning from your pain and your struggles and getting yourself like holding the space for others while holding the space for yourself, after holding the space for yourself. That's what it looks like here. Revival is the going from the depths to the new perspective and the light again. One more. Peaceful warrior, and we're going to end at that because that's what she is. Peaceful warrior. Healer. A healer because they've healed themselves, they've got themselves through that dark space, and they're there to show others that they can climb that mountain too, because we're all able to do that. So that was my little reading. I know it was a bit all over the place. I'm very quiet and calm. My head's got a bit sore, so I'm gonna go, but just remember that with great power and the stripping back of your life comes absolutely magical experiences, and I feel really drawn to share this book. If Women Rose Rooted, and I've not finished this book, I'm going to go and read it after this, but I'm feeling very, very called to share this. This is a collection of book stories about women and our kind of spiritual processes through stories. It's really, really, really beautiful, and it's very much related to all of this. There is deep medicine and healing within the journey of being a woman, and we learn through going into the dark depths. And we also, I feel, energetically help to transmute other people's pain. And yeah, I'm going to make another video about this. I'm still in that learning process, but this reading is for very feminine energy, strong feminine energy, a call to be more in your feminine energy. I feel this year there's going to be a rising of the feminine. I keep thinking of Joan of Arc for some reason, and I know we've got big things coming in this year, and we've moved into Age of Aquarius, and there's going to be big shifts, and I think there's big female characters that are going to be standing up and being more in the spotlight and sharing more of our innate and inner magic, wisdom and togetherness that is important for the way life should be. You know, the connection to the earth, the connection to each other, the connection to ourselves, the connection to spirit, the connection to magic. And I think that is going to be part of the big awakening this year. So yeah, go get this book. I'm going to go read the rest. I'm like halfway through. I'm going to try and read like this much tonight. Kind of get off my phone and not be so distracted. But thank you for watching. Look, community of interbeing, how weird. Peace in oneself and peace in the world. There we go. Community. That's all. It's in the community. So yeah, go read this. And remember, you have so much power within you.